Etheridge Knight is dead at 57. Began writing poetry while in prison. That came from the New York Times, March the 14th, 1991, and I was an administrator with my suit and tie coming out of Star. Knight walked in front of me and go, "Bob, how you doing today?" And he really meant that. He was, for years he was on junk, and he used to go into solitary confinement. And the thing about him is that when he came out of prison, he came out using poetry to raise hell. And so what happened is that in the 60s, a lot of Sonia Sanchez, Nikki Giovanni, Gwendolyn Brooks, everyone kind of rallied behind Etheridge Knight's voice because it was really a very stinging voice about the time. So tonight, as we give thanks for, I don't know how to call it, our forefathers, foremothers, ancestors, or whatever you want to call it, the folks who came over and conquered this land and conquered other land and is now conquering space. And is now conquering space, is that correct? Oh, conquering something, right? Yeah, conquering.
The human spirit.
Conquering, oh, the human spirit? Anyway. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. Can somebody else say that in the back? Ain't gonna study war no more. Gonna study war. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Let's see if we find it in our guts. I mean, I ain't gonna study war no more. Somebody else, please.
Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war.
The dog, the cat, my best friend. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. More, please.
Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study.
Stars from 5 wars. Scars. Words filled with ice and fear. Night flares and fogginess. And a steady regularity. Gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. I'm gonna study war no more. Former Sergeant Broders, among the worst, fought the first. He hears well, though he mumbles in his oatmeal. I ain't gonna study war no more. He was gassed outside of Nice. We tease him about the pom-pom, and chant, There's a place in France where the women wears no pants. Former Sergeant Proders has gray whiskers and a gracious grin, but his eyes do not belie his chemical high. Gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. A.C. Williams drove a half-ton truck half the goddamn way across Africa. In that damn second war, his black face proclaims and exclaims, along with other rosy exaggeration each week. He sneaks through the iron rock fence, through the blinking bar down the street. Midnight reeks the red eyes, the tired temper, the pain in the head. A phone call, sermons, and aid to help A.C. go to bed. We stopping?
Ain't gonna study war no more.
Ain't gonna study war. Ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Doc Kramer, ex-medic in Korea, is armless, legless. Is an amazement of machines and bubbling ballers. His nurse swipes starch and erect beams of callous cheerfulness. How are we today? Dr. Kramer White leans forward, sparkling her fingers, caressing his thumb, his arm. She is pink, 56 and plump. Doc Kramer's desires to sleep. Ex-PFC Leonard Davenport goes to court tomorrow. He is accused of possessing and sale of narcotics. His conditional bail was that he stayed at the VA hospital for the cure, for an end to sin, for secretes of sorrow. He spends his pension for 10 grams of pure coke. He nods the day away. He curses his carnal, influent Vietnamese. His tour in Nam is his golden prize. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I've been struggling with violence in myself. I was raised on it, educated on violence, and I found it all in my relationships all around me, and I'm sick and tired of it. I know damn well I'm tired of it. So when I'm approached now by people who want to get violent with me, I just look at them, because I know I'm the violent, baddest motherfucker you ever want to run into. So I don't want to deal with it anymore. Incredible scars that he got in prison, like, for instance, his whole left side of the face, a prison guard cut it with a razor, slashed it down on his face, you know. So all this on his face, I mean, almost like you can see his teeth. I mean, so he, to get and to love poetry, he said, I died in Korea from a shrapnel wound, and narcotics resurrected me. I died in 1960 from a prison sentence, and poetry brought me back to life. Thank you.
All right.
That's Mr. Bob Buckley. Yeah, I like that.